Hello, this is a quick tutorial on how to use uh, the spam quarantine viewer that has been installed on your computers in Outlook. If you do not have these installed, or this program installed on your computer, please contact us at 623-444-2395 option 1, or send an email to support@aztechworks.com. We have been trying to reach everybody over the last couple of weeks to make sure we get this installed, but I know there's a few that don't have this yet. It is important that this spam quarantine viewer be installed, because otherwise you will not be able to see any spam mail that may be in the quarantine that might be important that you need to get. So, jumping right in, this first part is just going to be a couple minutes long for for Office 2010 users. What we did is in Office 2010, at the top of your quick access toolbar, you'll see this kind of icon. It looks like almost like tapes here. That is the shortcut to add-ins. And on my machine, I have several add-ins, but the key we're looking for here is View Quarantine and Report Spam. So I'm going to click on View Quarantine. There's actually another way to get to this too. You can go to the Add-ons tab, and you'll see the View Quarantine here. But just to make it quick and easy, you can see the Quarantine Viewer here. So the Quarantine Viewer will kick in. Notice that the screen is blank at this time, so you just want to hit refresh, and it'll pull in the latest spam information. Okay, there are two tabs here. There is the Spam tab and the Sure Spam tab. The difference being that we think this is spam, we're pretty sure, but we're not 100% positive. The Sure Spam is, this is absolutely spam, and you can pretty much ignore it unless there's something very specific that you're looking for. So basically, that's how you view what messages are in your spam quarantine. They are quarantined for 7 days, and then they are deleted. If you want to release this message, if you want it delivered to your desktop, you can go down and click Release. Actually, check it and then click Release. And it'll ask you, are you sure? You hit yes, and it'll be released. And it's also dismissed from your spam quarantine. If you want to always release it, in other words, you trust the sender, you would check it and click on Trust Sender. It'll ask you if you want to trust the sender, and you can go on from there. There's also a pretty cool search feature here. So if there's a specific email that you're looking for, you could do a search, type it in, and it'll do in a real-time search, do for chance. And it'll actually search the subject and the from, and it'll do that. You also have a list of trusted senders here. As you can see, I have quite a few that I have trusted. Again, you can search for those. As you add these trusted senders, that will be built. And you can also see some statistics on how much mail you are getting. How much of it is legitimate, how much of it is spam. Most of you probably won't care about that, but that's basically what that does. That is basically it, viewing the spam quarantine. Now, the process is almost exactly the same for those that are using Outlook 2007. It's just going to look a little different. Oh, one thing I forgot. My apologies. To report spam, let's say you had a message here that you want to identify as spam. You could highlight the message and click Report Spam. That'll get rid of the message and send that signature to us for processing. Okay, so now for the Outlook 2007 users. Pretty much the same thing, but you will actually see it in your toolbar here. The View Quarantine and the Report Spam. So if I click on the View Quarantine, pretty much the same thing is going to come up. You hit to refresh, just make sure you have the latest versions, and everything is going to work exactly everything like that. So that's the only difference between that and Outlook 2010. Other than that, that's really about it. If you have any questions, please call us. Again, 623-444-2395, option 1 for the support line, or email us at support@aztechworks.com. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.